Hi guys, this is Vanngo. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have the beautiful Marie Littman. Her name is actually Marie, but I've been calling Marie the whole time in the video. She didn't even correct me until now. We do introduction, so I apologize for the whole video. That's what I've been calling her. And thank you so much for coming to the channel. And we create this effortless fall ready makeup. I hope you enjoy the video. Give the channel always a lot of love. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and follow all of us on social media to see all the other work that we've been doing. Thank you. To start every makeup, I always prep the skincare first. Marie have beautiful skin. Just a little redness around here, but everywhere her skin texture is really beautiful. As I mentioned in every video, if the skin is gorgeous, I still prep the skincare because I think it is the most important step to achieve flawless makeup or long-lasting makeup. Today, all the product I'm going to use is from Bioeffect. The first product I'm going to use is Bioeffect Lip Balm. This lip balm helps to hydrate and moisturize the lip really well. It doesn't have any color, it's clear. So it's really great under makeup. You can use it alone or you can use them under lipstick. And it gives you that semi-matte finish. It doesn't have too much shine, which is great to wear under makeup. The next product I'm going to use is EGF Eye Serum. This eye serum is help to hydrate and help to reduce puffiness. Always be very gentle around the eye area. The great thing about this eye serum, they have this cooling metal here you can use to massage the eye to depuff, but I use my finger because I don't want to just apply it directly into the skin. It's really helps to hydrate and prepare the skin for all the eye makeup you're going to put on. The next product I'm going to use is EGF Day Serum. This serum helps to reduce appearance of wrinkle and fine line, which our talent doesn't have, but because it's also very hydrating and it helps to firm the texture and tones. So I like to use this on all skin type. It's not just for mature skin, it's for younger skin as well. And this is a fast absorbing formula and it's great for under makeup. You can work there to use them as a primer. Really press the product into the skin so it's gonna really penetrate the product really well in there. And don't forget your neck, your chest as well. For moisturizer, I'm going to use Bioeffect Hydrating Cream. This is a very hydrating moisturizer. It is fantastic under makeup. It's one of my go-to, and it's oil-free, lightweight, and it's fast absorbing formula. I always like to use quite a bit, so you don't have to put as much as I do, but I just like to have a lot of moisturizer, over moisturizing, and then I use that to massage the face, to depuffing and do anything like that with a lot of moisturizer. That way have a nice lip when I do a massage and depuffing, but you don't have to use as much as I do. All you need just a little bit. If I haven't mentioned yet, this moisturizer is really good under makeup. Give some love to the skin. Little facial, little massage every day is fantastic. Doesn't matter what age you are. For sunscreen, I'm going to use Polychoice Resist Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid SPF 50. This is a great lightweight chemical sunscreen. It's oil-free formula and it contains a lot of skincare ingredients such as oat, green tea extract, black elderberry, and goji extract. And it's fragrance free and it doesn't have any white cast at all. You can see that. Very hydrating. For me, if you want to use less moisturizer and just use a lot of sunscreen, I would recommend that instead. You know what I mean? Because the thing is that they have this sunscreen, they have a lot of great ingredients in there. So you have a lot of skincare benefit already as well. And sunscreen is your best friend. Trust me, I wish someone told me that when I was younger, without all the melasma or pigmentation that I'm struggling over the year now. And then you just blend it out before your foundation. For complexion, I'm going to use Cleanable Beauty Radiant Cream Foundation SPF 25, and then also 2 Radiant Corrector for eyes. These are, to me, it's more like a very light concealer. It's more lighter coverage concealer, and I use on Marie today because I think she doesn't have much to anything to cover really. The foundation alone is enough, but I'm going to show you what I'm using. The reason I'm using 2 shades because I use a little lighter shade just on this area, just give a little dimension, and the deeper shade just anywhere that I want to cover a little more. For the foundation, I'm going to use very little bit. This one has also a lot of skincare ingredient in there as well, and it's a liquid foundation. It's very hydrating formula, and it's radiant finish. It's medium to beautiful full coverage foundation. Is really beautiful. You see that? It's really gorgeous, and this foundation is great for any age really, for young or mature skin. You can really get great cover from this foundation, but someone who wants a very sheer natural finish, it's a great foundation as well. You see that I just put a little bit, maybe a little more here, because the neck a little bit different color, so I'm just using a little bit just to blend it out. But you see the finishing is just really gorgeous. And for someone who have dry, mature skin, they will love this even more because it's really hydrating and it's just really fantastic foundation. I'm going to do the same on the other side. And just a little bit, and we just blend out. This foundation is really beautiful. You know, sometimes you have so many new launch, you keep using new launch and you forget how gorgeous some foundation is. Sometimes you come back and I look at the finish and say, this is really gorgeous foundation. I should use more often than this. And you can get really good coverage, but I didn't want to, she have just beautiful skin. I don't want to overly cover her face with foundation, so I do only a little bit. But if anyone have like pigmentation or anything, you still can cover really well with this. And for concealer, I'm going to use 2 shades. This is, like I said, they call it a color corrector, not really concealer, but I use 2 different shades. The first one is almond. It's a little lighter shade. I look mainly on the T-zone area here and the under eye, because I just like that dimension on the face. So I want a little more brightness around this area. You see all those areas I want to do as the brightness. A nice view of my finger. as well if you want. And what you can do is you can use your foundation brush and just blend out all the edges. The next shade I'm using is ochre. So I use, the shade is look pretty close to the foundation shade, so I just use to cover the redness around the nose or anywhere that I want to cover a little more. I use that shade. For powder, I'm going to use from Polite Society Modern a Pretty Powder Pore Minimizing Talc-Free Microfiber Loose Setting Powder. Holy, that's a long name. The shade is I'm using is Brightening Peach. Look out for me. I know I swear on camera, but that's the name is quite long, don't you guys think? And this is Sue is laughing. This is a very lightweight powder. It helps to set, blur makeup. It contains hyaluronic acid for added hydration. It's long wear. It's more a lighter sheer finish. So if someone who like more a lighter powder, this would be a great one for you. For bronzer, I'm going to use Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. The shade I'm using medium. This is a matte powder bronzer. You can see that just used a little bit only. It is very fine meal powder and it's helped to create a blurred effect, which is really great if you're not good at blending. And it's sheer coverage, but you can build up if you want to. And you just, the shade is not too dark. I think this is a great shade on her. And I'm not going to do contour or anything like that on Marie because I think she have incredible bone structure without anything. And the loose bronzer is that's all she needs. For eyebrow, I'm going to use two products from Rare Beauty. The first one is the Brow Harmony Precision Pencil. The shade I'm using is Soft Blonde. And the second product is the Brow Harmony Flexible Lifting Gel. This is a fantastic brow gel if you want a really strong brow hold. Like trust me, it's hold really well. And the third product is the KS & Co Micro Feathering Brow Pen. The shades I'm using is light brown. To start, I'm going to do my usual drawing backward. And this brow pencil is waterproof, sweat oil resistant, and it's long wear. And they are free of paraben as well. See, I just do a little bit like this to get depth in there, and then I draw the backward here. I'm going to do the same under the side. So what I'm gonna do next is I use the brow marker, and this part I'm just gonna finesse the eyebrow, and the micro pen like this is great for you to detailing all the little gap that you didn't want to fill in with the pencil because they're gonna look too dense. So I just go basically I detail in the eyebrow a little bit more. I'm doing the same on the other side. Just like that, you just detail all the little one. You're gonna set the eyebrow with the brow gel. This is a lightweight water-based clear gel, but they hold really well. It's not sticky and it's flake resistant as well. And it's lift and hold the brow in place and it doesn't move, which is fantastic. For eyes, I'm going to use these 3 products. The first one is Victoria Beckham Beauty Satin Kajal Liner. The shades I'm using is brown. For mascara, I'm going to use from Iconic London Triple Thread Mascara. Shade is brown. For eyeshadow, I'm going to use from Natasha Denona Golden Eyeshadow Palette. And the shades I'm using, just all these like warm shades here. I didn't know exactly yet, but I'm just gonna play with them. And basically, I don't want to do a dark smoky, I'm doing more softer. That's why even the eyeliner, I'm using more bronze shades. Mascara, I'm using more brown. And the shades here is almost like a monochrome somewhat. I think it's beautiful. To start, I'm going to use this shade right here. As I mentioned, I have no clear direction what I'm doing. I just have a vision of soft color. And that's what I love about makeup. It's more exciting that you don't really fully plan and you just do as you go. I'm doing this all over the eyelid here. And this could be a great way to do as a prime to the eyelid as well. Do the same on this side. What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to take a smaller brush. I'm going to do it pretty close to the brow bone area, I mean. So just define the eyebrow and the brow bone a little more. Instead of use concealer, I just use a little of this eyeshadow and it's keep more definition on the brow area. I'm doing the same on the other side. Going to use this shade right here. I'm doing this on this part of the eye. And then a little bit here as well. This formula is so beautiful. They come with 15 shades and it's long wear, cootie free. You see I do the shade first and then you get the brush that you used earlier and you just blend it out a little bit. You puff it out. Like I mentioned already, I'm doing more soft smoky and it's more monochrome shade I'm using. And she have beautiful, you know, tan olive skin. I think this is gonna be gorgeous on. Next, using this shade for the under lash line. Just very subtle color. That's what I like. Just soft smoke out. Same on this side. Same shade I just used. I do a little bit on the lash line here. Go back to the deeper shade I used earlier. I'm just going to define this a little more. Sorry, this one here. And again, use that brush. And this time, I just really brush it, blend it outward and upward like this. So it's really lifted. Same thing on this side. Next, I'm using the brown liner to define the lash line a little more. And I do mainly from the outer part. And this is a creamy and long wear Kajal liner. It's smudge free. They give you quite a good time to blend compared to most of them. So make sure you blend well before I set. But when it's set, it doesn't budge. But while you blend in, it's still wet. So be careful about that as well. It's more a wetter formula than most of Kajal long wear liner. So let's see. Do the same on that side. Let's see. So it's come out something like that. So I think it's nice to have this bronze color instead of your typical brown or black. I think it's beautiful. Next, I'm going to curl the lashes first, and then I put some mascara. For mascara, as I mentioned already, I use the brown mascara instead of black because I want it really soft. I'm going to do 2 coats on the upper lashes and 1 on lower. I mean, you can use black as well, but like I said, I want it more monochrome-ish and it's more softer, smoky that I'm trying to do instead like a heavy lashes. And I think sometimes it's nice to go with brown mascara instead the black one. Let's see. It's even just like 1 coat is beautiful. But I'm going to do 2 coats. This is a volumizing mascara. It's very lightweight and long wear. And it's smudge and flake free and vegan and cruelty free as well. What I'm going to use is a little bit of this shimmer as well. I'll do a little bit on the eyeball area. A little bit there. For blush, I'm going to use Hourglass Cosmetic Unreal Liquid Blush. The shade I'm using called Future. And this is a beautiful formula. I love how it is. You just press down a little bit like here and you get a color. And they are long wear and beautiful formula, natural finish. It's a serum blush, so you see it. I just blend a bit in my hand first before I dab it on the face. Just very little that I'm using. And the formula, very hydrating. For highlighter, I'm going to use Red Beauty Positive Light Silky Touch Highlighter. The shade is called Mesmerize. This is one of my favorite shades. And this is more a shimmery highlighter. It's long wear, vegan and cruelty free as well. You see I use very little bit at a time. You can use this as a eyeshadow if you like to. It's very beautiful formula. For lips, I'm going to use from Red Beauty Effortless Lips. This is one of beautiful formula. The shades I'm using is called Poppy. I think this is a newer shade they have. This is sheer but beautiful formula. I love these shades. I love more brighter color, especially people have a little color, a tan, I mean on pale skin too. This is a gorgeous shade for you. You can customize intensity if you like. And on the lips color, you know, sheer to bold, depend how much you want in there. But the formula is just really beautiful. I'm not gonna use a lip liner for this. Marie have gorgeous lip shape, all natural. I asked her already because it's quite full. And but it's just a gorgeous shade. I think that she doesn't need to have a lip liner for this. And it's just so gorgeous in her skin tone. And it is very confident, balmy finish. You can see that. And it has a really nice sheen. It is also vegan and cruelty free. It's just a gorgeous shade. If you want more intense, you can, but I want to keep this look somewhat soft. And I think this is like a newer shade they have. I think she come out with 3 shades and now it's like 6 shades now. But just this gorgeous formulation. To finish the makeup, I'm going to use BioEffect OSA Water Mist. This is a hydrating mist, so it does give that subtle mattifying effect as well. So just to refresh the makeup a little bit. You can use this anytime throughout the day to rehydrate and refresh the skin, or even on top of makeup. That's the final look, guys. This is my version of Effortless Fall Ready makeup. We know we go to detail step by step. I hope you learned something about the makeup look today. Give the channel always a lot of love. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And don't forget to follow all of us on social media as well. Thank you, Marie, again so much for coming to the channel. Thank you.